I spoke to a girl, a young lady called Jade, on the 29th of 9, 2021. I don't need to struggle for student finance because this my daughter, all her immunization was in this country. There is something that happened, and I'm such a lady. When I was looking for my indefinite stay, you can check my history in Corridon. I used to go to Home Office every day. I used to go to Home Office every day until they release my paper. You know, I will attention. I want my voice to be heard to the CEO of Student Finance England. Release my daughter's student finance with no attachment. I am seriously saying it because make a provision. There is some people, something or another cause their problem. You people have to make that type of provision. You cannot change everybody. Single mistake you made, you will change people. I can't afford my daughters to not go to university. I cannot afford. There is a lot. I need to. If you need any evidence, I have the evidence. I started my antenatal. Even Whittington Hospital gave me my yellow book. It's when I came back from America, they took the yellow book. I have my story. If you want to know where I conceived the baby, it's because I'm a single mother that took me to America. You know, it's because this my letter should be attention to the CEO of Student Finance England. I will send more letter. The evidence I use to feed the homeless. I will send another. The evidence I use to do community work in the church. I have all my evidence. All my daughter's immunization. I have all my daughter's immunization. Oh, when I conceived the baby, when I started the antenatal, you know, because when you check my old documents, when I went to America, is to go and buy something that I will sell that will help me to feed the children, you know, because I need to struggle and train these children because if you're a foreign single mother, you can't even bring your own mother to support you. You know, I was going up and down to get somebody to support me while I can do something for my life. One day, I went to my class. I was studying, is it computer? The lady said, "Oh, Elizabeth, you are worried." I say, "Yes, I'm worried. Because as soon as I leave this school, I will go and pick these children. I will go to Dustin Market, buy their food, come and cook for them. I don't have no life. This is the time I need to enjoy all my..." This is the time I need to enjoy all my suffering. Attention to the CEO of Student Finance England. Please release my daughter's student finance without any attachment. Because this type of case will come more. You people should have a committee meeting to have a provision for this type of case. Somebody who has stayed in this country from 6 weeks old, where do you want that person to go? Do you want to destroy my daughter's life? My daughter is in university. Do you know how bad I feel? Do you know how bad I'm feeling every day? My daughter's supposed to finish her university now. You know, my daughter's supposed to, but due to everything, and before people go into this type of problem, you don't know what mothers are doing. Because a few days I did care job. When you ask some mother, they say they are finished. They don't have no life. You know, a lot of mothers are going through a lot. When I was doing the school run, when you ask some mother, they say they don't have no life, nobody to support them, nobody to empower them. I will tell them, come to church. You know, some of them don't want to listen, you know, but because I was a Catholic with this Legion of Mary, you know, I was brought up in a Christian way that empowers us. And any election, since I came to this country, I've been casting my vote. I started casting my vote from Chris Smith. You know, every election, I cast my vote. Even Emily came to my house, took picture, and made sure I cast my vote. Why is it that when I vote the government in, government should have a provision for this type of case? You should make a provision for this type of case, because more of them, some mothers can, if I'm not a strong mother, some mother can go and kill themselves, say, why am I staying in this place? All my hard work. But no, I want people to hear my voice. I want my voice to go to the whole wide world. You know, I want my voice to be heard. Please release my daughter's student finance. Let her go back to school. I don't want any attachment, because my daughter came to this country at the pregnancy was conceived in this country. I have a record. The pregnancy was conceived. Because I'm a single parent, I have to go to look for what to do. You know, some people, if they cannot manage, they kill themselves. You know, I don't want to kill myself. I'm going to stay and see my grandchildren, see my great-grandchildren. Please release my daughter's student finance. The CEO, attention to the CEO. I don't want my letter to go to any manager. I do not want my letter to go to any manager. I want the CEO of Student Finance England to hear my voice. And I have a lot of evidence. Because they're supposed to have a provision for this type of case. You cannot say somebody who have done her SANS school, have done her MMR, have done all her immigration, her ICE test, everything. You are telling her because maybe some pain I have. Do you know pain of a labor? When a woman go to labor room and come out of that labor, I still have that pain. The epidural they gave me is still killing me. I'm lipping my leg. You know, I want this letter is you see, thank God for the lady I spoke to yesterday. Thank God for that lady, Jade. You know, she's the one who brought my high blood pressure down yesterday. I was even thank her that, Jade, you've done a marvelous work. You make me to be happy for 1 minute. You know, I don't want my letter to go to any of the manager, any of people. I want my letter, attention to the CEO of Student Finance England. I want this letter to reach if it's she or he. Because I was trying to get his name so I can direct the letter direct, but I could not get his name. When they send you any letter from Student Finance, they never put their name. You know, you cannot see an official who sent a letter. They only put empty Student Finance. Release my daughter's Student Finance with no attachment. With no attachment. Because I'm casting my vote. I elected the government. I'm one of the people who elect the government, you know. And the government cannot come when we are stuck. The government is supposed to rescue us. This is the time I want government to do something for me, because I have been giving them my votes and my voters' right, and I want the government to make a provision, because you don't know what when you go to mental home. Go there and do your research. A lot of people are suffering. There is one lady that used to pass around this road. She have 2 children. I said, what make you to be on the road? You know, she was telling me it's because of her children. She could not cope. I was even trying to empower her. What's the point? Somebody have children. No, nobody can destroy me. I'm no-go area. I'm a strong woman. I have my Blessed Virgin Mary. I have my Blessed Virgin Mary. I want my letter. Attention to the CEO of Student Finance England. Release my daughter's student finance. Let her go and complete her education. My daughter's life can change millions of people. My daughter is a member of London Youth. Is a member. This type of people are the people who going to change the world. These are the people who are going to change the world. We need to empower them. We need to make them to to get their heart desire. It's not because something happened, something happened and you want to rope us in. No. You need to release my daughter. Make a provision for this type of case. Student Finance England, you should make a provision for this type of case. And you're going to be seeing more of my letter until my daughter's student finance. Even when we came to this country, there is nothing like student finance. The money you are giving them, even the student finance is a loan. Before they finish university, you have put debt onto their head. When I came to this country, there is no something like student finance. It was grants. It's the little money you are giving them, roping them into debt. And we have to struggle. We have to struggle to get it. Rich man is getting more richer. Poor man is dying. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. People, if I can go and cast my vote and cast my vote for Mayor of London, cast my vote for the MP of Islington, cast my vote and elected the Prime Minister. No, something have to happen. I want to make my voters right. I want my voters right to be heard, So I'm using today is 30 of September 2020.